Hey guys, Anthony here. On behalf of Fish Addictions, I'd like to wish everyone a happy holidays and hope that you're able to make it out on the water over this break. The cold temperatures are really starting to put on the ice now for everyone across the ice belt, so conditions should start improving, but we just want to remind everyone, make sure to check with your resorts, check with the local area guides, make sure you're checking ice conditions, because with the late start and some of the unstable weather, we may think with this cold everything is going to be safe, but there's going to be a lot of unsafe areas until we get some extended cold. So just make sure you're being safe out there, know where you're going, and everybody will have a great time. Myself, I was over in the Minnesota region, made it out onto a local lake, seen the ice conditions improve from about 6 to 8 inches a week ago to 8 to 12 inches just the other day. So things are really going to start shaping up. Make sure to get out, get after it, and have fun on the ice.
Hey guys, Jim here with Fish Addictions TV. Just wanted to give you a little up-to-date report on ice conditions in the central North Dakota area. We went and bopped around north of Jamestown for a day, and what we found for ice conditions was 6 to 10 inches of ice, but we also found a lot of open water. There were a lot of smaller sloughs out there that still had open water, which baffled our minds. But what it means to everybody is that there is still a lot of caution that needs to be taken. With the ice conditions as they are, and with the bottom of the temperature dropping out here in the next week or so, we're going to be 20 below zero, which is going to cap those areas over, but it's also going to give you that false sense of security having it be that cold. So we just really want to stress caution when out fishing. We spud barred out, and we were pretty limited on where we were able to fish because of all of the open water. And we tried 4 or 5 different lakes. There was a lot of lakes that we drove by, a lot of sloughs and such that had very large pockets of open water, and really no rhyme or reason. 8 feet of water and it was open. We were fishing adjacent to it. And then other areas it was 40 feet of water that we were adjacent to. And it's just one of those things where you can just never be too sure this time of year. It's still considered very early ice, so we just want to stress caution, be very careful out there, and we all want to stick around. We have New Year's resolutions to make and break next week, so we want everybody to be around, so be safe. Tight lines, everybody. Happy holidays.
Hey guys, Evan Palmer here, checking in from a lake in southern Otter Tail County. We've been fishing out here for the majority of the weekend and into this week and catching some decent fish. We set up the big fish house on about 10 inches of ice. We're fishing on the edge of a weed line, so in about 14-15 feet just on the edge. We've been catching a few northerns and bass during the day, and then in the evening the sunfish, crappies, and walleyes move in. We've primarily been targeting the sunfish and crappies with smaller tungstens and plastics, or also smaller spoons. The majority of the walleyes that we've caught have come on the set lines. We've set them a little bit farther down and catching some walleyes on there. Actually, the other night I had a pretty decent northern that I caught. I caught it on this pole right here, ultralight Widowmaker, pretty light, 3-pound test in the Black Betty Freefall, the Ghost. It came in on my Markham and looked like 3 crappies, and when that thing bit, I knew I'd hooked something good, so I called my mom over to help me pull it in, and it took almost 2 hours for that thing to come in and getting tangled in the weeds, but ended up being a pretty nice 10-pound northern, so that was a pretty cool Christmas present to gift. But other than that, we've been catching a few, and with the cold front, fish have slowed a little bit. But other than that, get out there, enjoy the bite. Good luck fishing.
Andrew here with Fish Addictions with a quick fishing report for you for the Rainy River up in the Lake of the Woods area near Baudette, Minnesota. We just got back. We were up there Saturday morning, evening, as well as Sunday morning and evening. We got out fishing, caught some nice walleyes, some bonus saugers. We didn't run into any trophy caliber walleyes like we were hoping, but it was a fairly consistent bite nonetheless. So a couple things going up there, guys, to the Rainy River. There is quite a bit of current yet. You're going to want to utilize some bigger presentations, some heavier jigs and spoons. We also tip those jigs and spoons with shiner minnows. Also looking at your typical colors for the Lake of the Woods Rainy River area, your golds, your pinks, your chartreuses, oranges. So utilize those colors and patterns as you're going up there. We were sitting in primarily 14 to 15 feet of water. There's about 10 to 12 inches of ice out there. Again, a lot of action, fairly consistent bite. No big fish for us this past weekend, but they're in there. So Hope you all had a very Merry Christmas and a happy holiday, and we'll see you out there on the ice.
For more information on Fish Addictions TV, check them out on all their social media.